Skin the color of bark, clothes smelling like trees, digging my earth, find my roots and weeds. My truth bleeds right back in the arm. No scar, but I left my mark. My friend got clean, then no deed. Life is just that dark. Clothes smelling like trees, digging my earth, find my roots and weeds. My truth bleeds right back in the arm. No scar, but I left my mark. My friend got clean, then no deed. Life is just that dark.
What's up? I'm Isaiah, Uptown Zay on Instagram, and this is my Harley.
I ain't finna fall down. Fourth quarter, shorty, I'ma ball out. Don't go to work, baby, call out. Ain't no way, no stall now. I'm finna ball out. Fourth quarter, shorty, no call outs. Don't go to work, baby, just call out. In the bedroom, ball out.
And this Harley is a 2005 Harley Davidson Roadglide, and this is what I stunt ride. So we can start off with some of the stuff that I have on the bike, because a lot of people do ask me, what am I running? How am I doing what I'm doing? And I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm using and how I'm using it to get this bike off the ground. So first we can start with a handlebar setup. You need 100%, you need a good handlebar setup to do wheelies. So I'm running Thrashing Supply right now, but Thrashing's mid-bend bars, they're really good. They sit up high. I'm probably gonna change those out and get like a 2-inch pullback on it, because I am short. I'm only 5'7", and I got like T-Rex arms, so I gotta make it work. It hurts my back a little bit sometimes. You're gonna need a seat. Right now I'm running a Saddleman seat. They're a very good company. It keeps me locked in for wheelies, drifting, all of the above. Even good for riding. It does the job. It gets me in the game. It's a game changer from the stock seat, I'll tell you that. And then I don't have an airbox mod, but I recommend people do that. Mine's it came with this, so I just made it work. My bike gets enough air when it's up in the air doing a wheelie, so I ain't even worried about that. And then up front, I got some Flow Motorsports rotors. I'm gonna change these calipers out to Brembos so I can have a strong braking setup. You need a strong braking setup for rolling burnouts, or it's gonna be the worst rolling burnout you're ever gonna do. What I have also on my front end is Legend suspension +2s. It comes with a +2, +2 inches from the original inner fork tube to make it taller, to get the bike to lift up a little bit in the front, because from what I hear, Roadglides, when you first get them, they come at an angle like this, so when you do the +2 it gets it like this, and then you throw on maybe a bigger rim and it gets you at the angle like this, so you're not fighting to get the bike up from here. Now you're here and it's a little bit easier on you to get the bike up. Me personally, I would do it all, because I've fought for my life trying to get this bike off the ground. I also have right now I have a 19-inch front rim. I got this off of one of my buddies. Yes, it came off one of the newer model Harley Davidson touring bikes. It's really good. But I'm probably gonna go with chrome next, maybe chrome rim, and I'm gonna jump up to a 21 to get my bike up higher, and that's what everybody's running. Should be good. I have up here on the front of my bike, I have a Memphis shades. They just got behind me. They're a good company. This windscreen is like a game changer. It takes the wind straight out of your face, sends it up to heaven. I love it. It's also tinted. I guess that's their darkest tint. Easy to bolt on. Just get it on, get it done, go ride. On my rear for suspension, I have Legend suspension, also the Revo ARC Reservoir, whatever. I honestly don't know why they run these, but they was telling me to run these, so I ran them. From what I had on there before to these, it's a big difference. It actually helped a lot with trying to get my bike to wheelie, helped with drifting. Suspension also helps with drifting, not only wheeling, because your bike is taller and off the ground, so when you get at that angle, you're not scraping pegs, you're not, bottoming out, hitting your frame, your motor, you're not doing any of that, you're just gliding. So I recommend getting you at least 14-inch rear shocks. Even if you don't do the front, get rear shocks. You'll thank everybody later. These are some of the places that I've ridden and helped me with parts and helped me get to where I am now. With also got some hair. This company is a new company, Outcast Culture. You should probably check them out. They got a lot of dope stuff. They're based out of Tennessee. Got my Legend Suspension, Hogworks, all good companies. All people you should go look into their stuff and, you know, do what you want to do, you know, because this is how I built my bike. You're gonna build your bike how you're gonna build your bike. I built this bike to be comfortable for me, so my bike might not be comfortable. So you just need to go try out these, you know, different parts, or if you know somebody with their bike set up, sit on their bike, see how it feels. Because once you start buying these parts, you know, these parts are not inexpensive. They are kind of pricey. So it's better to go sit on somebody's bike and see what this bike is like. If you like the handlebars back, forward, hard, taller, you know, because it's your bike. Nobody else is gonna be riding this bike but you. I set my bike up for me, not for, you know, Corey, the guy behind the camera. Yeah, so you just gotta do what you gotta do. In my primary, I have a Barnett clutch with the extra clutch plate. Gets rid of the judder springs and all that extra nonsense. It definitely grabs, and I have a stiffer clutch spring. So my one finger clutch is more like a 2-finger clutch because you need all the strength of your fingers to pop that thing. But once it pops, it grabs. I am not running a chain drive, but I will be running that soon, maybe in the next month or two. Right now I'm still belt. I've been belt for about 1.5 years now. And honestly, I have no problems with it. And that's pretty much everything I have on my bike. I didn't say about these crash cages. They're gonna these are like in the works. I have a guy modifying it to support my bags, so my bags are not, you know, in the wind looking like booty cheeks riding down the highway. I'll give you the parts that I got. Some of these parts you probably won't see on my new season build because I want to get a lot of smaller companies up in the industry. So I've been reaching out and talking to new companies and seeing what they have to offer, you know, because I would like to bring more companies into this, because right now we only have a couple companies, and you know, it'd be nice to have a couple companies that are like more affordable for people that want to stunt out their Harley but can't afford it. Affordable prices will be just right, if you know what I'm saying. And I think that's about all that I have on here. I also chopped my rear fender and my bags. They're just like chopped because I wanted to chop them. I zip tied them. They're going to be getting done correctly, and they're going to be way better looking. I cut my fender way too short, but I liked it, so I left it. And I have a Scrape City titanium plate, so when I scrape in the city with the titanium, it throws sparks. That's what that is for. Yeah, and that's literally almost everything I have on this bike. I have no other upgrades. So, you know, if you like what you see, you can go ahead and, you know, like, subscribe, and follow. You know, you can see more of what I'm gonna be doing with my bike. It's gonna be a lot of different changes onto this bike. I'm going to get some cam work, I guess. Gonna throw on a chain drive, adjustable push rods. We're gonna do a fuel and cam chest kit. Gonna slap on some new rotors, Brembos, Brembo Master. There's a lot to come with my new season build. So if you want to build your Roadglide and you want to see exactly what I do, just make sure you know, like, subscribe, and comment.